Bam at you, man. Get on up in here on this Wednesday morning live. You know what I'm saying? The weather's still down. I had to come outside, man. I walked in the rain. I did a walk in the rain, right? But I'm feeling good. Life is good. Lost my auntie yesterday on my sister's birthday. Still my condolences to my cousins, man. My auntie Lucille kids. Louise kids, you understand what I'm saying? Shouts out to Kev Mack and the Macheads and the Maniacs. Hey, FG Unleashed. OG Gangster, my little big homie. Cynthia Nunn, my sister, for tapping in yesterday and enjoying the show with her. Hey, to the foundation and the winner circle. Y'all get on up in here, man. Let's make it do what it do, baby. Let's make it do what it do. We got one person up in here. Got one person up there, man. Let's make this live crack. One like, one tap in. All right, Robert S. Hey, homie, check this out. Brother, how you living? Robert S., how you living this morning, man? What it do, what it do, what it do? 10 more days for the sit down, y'all. 10 more days for the sit down. We got Mad Luke up in here, John Bradford up in here, Tobias up in here. That's what I'm talking about, man. Check this out, man. I just talked to one of my little homies for like an hour and a half, right? And I just like to commend all young brothers that supported their kids' life, that's giving their kids 131% of themselves. If you do right with your kids, all your blessings gonna fall in your lap. If you do less than what you're supposed to do for your kids, ain't nothing gonna fall in your lap but a whole lot of misery, man. So I commend all the young fathers out there like Bone, Pie, Pojo, Vaughn, Tobias, Baby Crazy, Corey McHenry gets up in this house. I commend all these young fathers, Blade, my other young homies, the real them. Y'all are some great fathers, man. Clee, y'all are some great fathers. Continue being wonderful fathers in your kids' life. Continually dedicating 100% to them and less to the bullshit. Because if you get more to the bullshit, you're being a deadbeat dad. If you give your kids 100%, you're giving your kids your all, man. Because the most beautiful blessing on earth is to have kids. Each one teach one. That's the right thing. That's right, big. I'm got to, man. Luther, listen to me, man. But if we don't, it's gonna be chaotic. Because whether people believe it or not, man, the black man is about to be extinct. If we keep on this path that we're on out here, we on the path of destruction, man. We finna be extinct, and we gonna leave it to the black woman to be the solo provider and protector of the black kids. Let's not be selfish, y'all. You get away from that selfishness, man. It's not about just you anymore. It's about the kids, man. Bottom line, what's up, Clee? What's up, Casper? You understand what I'm saying? My big homie called me last night. Me and my big homie Frank Van was talking, right? And watch this, man. He was telling me about my boy Kenny Carter, how Kenny Carter came home. Kenny Carter been in prison since about 72, 73, man. Bunch of Carter lived that, right? They finally let this black man come home. And this black man is on a mission to be a positive role model in the black community. And this is what brothers need to start understanding. It's on the black man to be a positive role model in his community, not no other community, in his community. It's on us to make our community better, to look out for the kids in our community. Stop with all this old bullshit ass game banger. Game, watch this, man. How can you be a father and you promoting gang violence on YouTube? How can you be a positive role model in your child life at the same token promote gang violence on a YouTube, on any social media channel? That ain't what fatherhood is about. Fatherhood is a gang itself. That's the big gang. That's the gang you must put your all in. Fatherhood, you laid there and made the baby. Now it's your responsibility and your obligation to be responsible. Be a man. Stop being a boy. Little boys gang bang. Grown men take care of their family, man. Simple as that. Wolf, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do? And y'all think I'm lying, man, for the past 2 days. My father's birthday was Monday. My sister's birthday was yesterday, and I lose my auntie. Sometimes I think life is unfair, right? But my auntie lived a positive life. She's a great, 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 great grandmother. Her and my mother became great, great grandparents. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, and I look at my great nephews, man. And one that's graduated from college. My mother had a couple of grandchildren graduated from college. Her first great grandson graduated from Utah State. Now her second grandson, great grandson, is on his way to Utah Tech. You understand what I'm saying? That's what parenthood is all about. So I know my nieces and them did a hell of a job. They're not gang members. They grew up in the same community I grew up in. So don't tell me because you grew up in your community you had to be a Crip or a Blood. No, man, Crip or a Blood is a choice, baby. Trust and believe that being a gang member is a choice. Stop taking chances with your life and make the right choices in your life. You understand what I'm saying? But watch this, man. Ain't no pension plan being a Crip or a Blood. You don't get no pension plan. Only thing you get coming in that, when you go to jail, your homeboy knocking at your door trying to get your girl. When you're dead, your homeboy at the cemetery trying to holler at your girl. She think that's a shoulder for her to lean on. No, that's a shoulder for him to try to get her to come home with him. So let's pay attention to what's really going on. All you do is be on these social medias, you grown ass men that's grandfathers and fathers, and you promoting gang violence, for gang violence to get worse than what it is, instead of trying to be a part of a peace movement. Hey man, that's taboo in my book. I don't care what nobody say, man. I don't care what nobody say. Now this Wednesday morning, y'all throw some questions at your boy. I'm standing out in the rain and enjoying it. Just ate me a good ass little breakfast. And don't be sad. Don't be sad. Your auntie lived a full life. Now she's an aunt. Say it again. Say it again. Whoop. And watch this. My uncle called me and told me that. He said, "Boy, I know how you feel. Watch this, man. My name is Lucille, Louise. I mean, right? Listen to me, man. I got a Christmas package from her every time I was in prison. Every Christmas she'd send me a package. I'll get ready to send a package slip to my mom around December. Give me a package for Christmas. She said, "You know, your auntie say send it to Las Vegas. She gonna send it to me and she'll send it to me." Man, talk about it. Check this out, man. My auntie, and I watch this. I called her Aunt Louise all my life. I never knew she was named after my grandfather, auntie. Her name is Carrie Louise. You understand me? Carrie Louise May, man. My auntie lived a hell of a life, man. A hell of a life, man. She had 6 kids, like my mom, like her big sister, right? Watch. She had 5 girls and 1 boy. My cousin Dennis, right? I used to say, "Dennis, boy, you're the house full of women, right?" He said, "Man, I can't wait till I get 18 to get up out of here, right?" And that nigga's a great father himself and a great grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Damn, good to hear Kenny Carter's out. Yeah, Kenny Carter is free, man. He's amongst the free. He been home. Watch this. He been in prison so long, it's hard for him to get his ID because he ain't nowhere in the system. Imagine that, y'all. Imagine that, man. But the greatest compliment it is, and I was talking to my partner Willie about it, right? I take great honor and pleasure to was able to meet Bunchy Carter's little brother, meet Eddie Hawthorne, to meet Henry Newton when I was in the penitentiary. I might have met him in some fucked up places, but at least I had the privilege and the honor to say I met some of these real freedom fighters for blackness. They're not for the black destruction in the black community. They're for uplifting other black people. I'm pro-black, man. I'm a non-active gang member from Hill, California, Youngstown County, California. And I represent the effort in a positive way. I represent everything in Compton, but in a positive way. I'm tired of the negativity that goes on in my community. And I hope people's tired of the negativity that's going on in their community. Snoopy Mac, what he do? I even talked to my homie Gangster last night after he did his thing. I was talking to the homie about Kenny Carter because he said Kenny asked him about me, right? And me and Gangster chopped it up on the phone. Hopefully, me and Gangster, I tap in. I might be on OG Friday, man. He might send me the link, and we gonna come up in there. My homie do some game at me. He said, "Stop giving everybody else some great content and get your own show the great content." So I got to take heed to what my homies say. I listen to people like Kev Magnet. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on a roll, man. My life is good, man. I'm telling me and my little homie was just talking on the phone, man. He was like, "Hey, cuz, we proud of you, big homie. You doing your thing. Let's link and clean up the fronts." You know, it ain't about just cleaning up the front. We got to clean up everything, baby. We got to clean up everything, man. It's a dad thing. You said that right, baby. It's called that one right. And it's time for us to take back our community, y'all, and make our community safe for the black kids. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of the bullshit that goes on in the community, right? I'm tired of waking up with somebody telling me check out this link that these other dudes say. I'm not a fan of Top Media. I believe Top Media is a dude that used this platform for propaganda to create more problems in the black community. I grew up on 134th Compton Avenue. We got the store at home. 134th and Compton Avenue. And I used to be up and down that street. My best friend lived on that street. Do I know you? Do I know you? You understand what I'm saying? But we got to start someplace, man. Let's go get the graffiti off these walls, man. I'm telling you, and I always tell y'all, if you buy the paint, if you know anybody with gang graffiti on their place of residence or their business, if they buy the paint and you reach out to OG Bam, Bam will repaint it for free. I ain't gonna paint your whole house because your whole house ain't gonna have graffiti on it. But if you got graffiti on your garage or your gate, or if your house is in the alley and it's spray painted in the back, if you buy the paint, I'll paint it over for you for free. Just supply me with the paint. I got everything else: the spray, the brushes, the ladders. Don't worry about nothing. It's all about giving back to the community. Let's make our community look presentable. Let's make our communities be what it used to be. I know, man, when I was a kid, and we considered Compton looked good. I don't care what nobody say. Compton used to look good. Man, what's that Paru like? There you go, brother. Oh, that's slick. Slick almost went in on you, boy. Almost went in. That's my homie Slick right there. Now I want to take some kids to Slick Ranch. For Slick and teach them ride a horse. Feel me? Oh, it's a dad thing. As soon as I thought about it, I remember you saying, them like my nieces, Brittany and Britannia like my little nieces. Them Slater babies, man. But yeah, Slick, what it do, homie? How you doing, Slick? How you doing? Boy, I was talking about you to somebody the other day. You understand what I'm saying? But listen to me, man. We got to come together. We got to stop all this bullshit in LA, Compton. We got to stop tapping in to these bust ass dudes' platforms that all they do is advocate bullshit. Thank you for checking in, Slick. Thank you for checking in, Slick. Thank you, homie. Thank you, thank you, brother. That's the homie Slick, man. I ain't been back on Alameda since Slick had me in that pretty ass truck of his, right? Me and my girl just got through talking. We supposed to be at the car lot this fucking week and it's raining on me, right? But I'm gonna get my truck. I ain't even worried about it. But check this out, man. We got to do better than what we're doing in the black community. Please, let's come together as one. We're one, man. We're a family, man. We are one, like Frankie Beverly said, man. We are one, and we got to start acting like that. Why we got to feed into all the propaganda that's being put out in society, and it divides our community? Why we got to be the only ones feeding to negativity and don't never want to feed into the positive shit? Man, something's wrong with that picture. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but I'm keeping it 100. I call a ball and strike to strike, man. If you're a grown ass man and you got kids, give your kids 100% and stop giving your hood 100%. If you give your kids less than 100, you're a deadbeat dad. I don't care what nobody says. Don't blame it nobody but you. If you give your hood more than you give your kids, it's a problem, man. It's a problem. I don't care what nobody say. That's why I commend all these young brothers like Clee and Blake and them. Even Slick, my little homies Bond them, Bone them, y'all, or Junebug them, insane. Y'all are great role models in your kids' life. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all are great role models in your kids' life. Continue doing what you're doing for the kids. You know how many young women out here, man, raising their kids by themselves because the daddies don't want to be in the kids' life, but the daddies rather be with another woman, put the cape on like they saving her and saving her kids, but forgetting about his own kids. No, they ain't how the game go. They ain't how the game go. Yeah, I know the women guilty too. They create because the man that moved on with his life, they can't have a man where they don't want the man and the kids and the child life. No, they ain't how the game go, man. Top of the morning till you kill a cab. How you living, big homie? How you living, baby? How you living? Now watch this one, y'all. Somebody sent me a clipping as I got through talking to Gangster last night, right? Why suddenly AD might not be on no jumper no more? And he upset. He upset that the boy Adam that came up out the closet and put the sheet on and telling him, I don't need you no more. Now he upset. And he said, oh man, I was dedicating myself to this dude. When it was time to have funk, I was on the plate, stepped to the bat for him. Now you see the man ain't appreciated. Hey, didn't I tell you niggas two type of niggas? The field nigga and the house nigga. Now you know what it feel like to be the house nigga. That's what it is. AD finally know what it feel like to be a house nigga, to be used by somebody that his own people. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't see the white boy, they don't appreciate it. Learn how to appreciate yourself. I can do 100 straight. Hey, listen to me, man. We got to learn how to appreciate each other. We got to stop bickering each other. I'm gonna go at any brother on YouTube from here on out. Y'all put that gang shit up here showing gangs going at each other, and y'all know that can perpetuate more problems in the community. You're less, you're no better than the motherfuckers who you putting on your platform. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. Snoopy, no DP for me. Listen to Slick, man. Y'all throw some Wednesday morning questions at your boy. And y'all still, you know it's 4 people short for this rapper. So y'all need to enter this rapper, man. Stop playing with your boy. Stop disrespecting your boy. And before y'all enter the rapper. What it do, baby? What it do, man? Top of the bone into Bambino, he say. What it do, what it do, what it do. Man, last night live was cool, man. My sister, Miss Cynthia Nunn, was up in this joint, chopping it up with me. Check this out, Slick. I love it with all my Damu friends. Watch this. Like Marcus Nunn say, Nick, we ain't your Damu friends. We your people. I love it when my real people tap in, man. I love it when my real people tap in. He at work just checking in. Have a good day, big bro. Don't let them stress you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Killer Kev. Thank you, homie. Thank you, thank you for that, man. Everything encouraged me when it comes to real brothers and real sisters. We got to do what it's due. Working, trying to keep an eye on this, on the chat. Peace and love and much respect to those listening as in the chat. Thank you, Clay. Thank you. James Cash up in the joint. Got James Cash Shug up in here, baby E up in here. Man, everybody in the chat there, we got 30 people in and 16 likes. Hey. So is that 14 people up in this spine, or they just got to hit the like button? Hit that like and subscribe, man. We ain't that far away from having 2,000 subscribers. So come on, man. Y'all get on up in here and hit that like. I think we need like 13 or 14 or 16 subscribers to hit 2,000. So can I get it? Self-hate is like wearing dirty clothes. It's time to wash our mind and hearts up out in true cleanliness and need to just throw it away and just come a new meaning, new way of thinking and respect. Say it again, Solo. Like how that sound. Ain't no doubt moving keyway people. We black people, family. Say it again, man. We are one. And people need to start understanding that, man. Being a triple, being a blood is a choice. I'm gonna share this with y'all, man. Being or no, what it do, baby? Let me share this with y'all on some real shit, right? Raymond, Tam, Bartender, Pudding, Turtle, Inch, KT, Big Bay Rob, Whiskey, and a whole lot of other homies that's resting in peace. Fatso, Big Mac, whole lot of Darwin, my cousin Twin, my little cousin Darwin, D-Dog from the block. All them brothers is resting in heaven, looking down from heaven. Baby, BJ, Doc, Bootstrap, Bushead, watching down from heaven. And you think they want us, you don't think they want us to watch over their kids and their grandkids? And man, Raymond might have started Crip. People might have started anti other gangs trying to be in Bloods. But now they laying in heaven and lost their lives to gang violence, right? Do you think these people want to see us down here on this earth, this planet they call Earth, want to see us killing each other? We do more damage to ourselves than anybody. We put in more work on the black men than the Klan's putting on the black men. I'm telling y'all, when I was an active gang member, I felt like a Ku Klux Klan in a black body. Come on, man. Let's start honoring people like Raymond and Pudding, Bartender them, Sugar Man them, Turk them, Big Bay them, Inch, Turtle, rest of them. You feel what I'm saying? Let's honor our homies that's resting in peace. Let's watch over their kids and their grandkids. We must do better. We to do better, man. Who said we can't do better? Peace is not a goddamn dream, man. It's a reality. If you know the cause of the problem, you know the solution of the problem. Stop being afraid of wanting to bring a solution to the table. Stop promoting gang violence. Stop using social media as a propaganda tool to create black on black crime. That's what them other people doing. That's what those other people is doing. Man, I felt offended when I seen this shit this dude, Top Media, doing. He's putting old clippings out of books from Monster Code. That dude out of pocket doing that, y'all. That shit can create more violence in the black community. It's violence is what we don't need. Peace is what we need in our communities, y'all. Peace is what we need. We don't need violence. We need peace. Let's become strong black men, man. I told you not to love your brother, man. Love your brother, man. Love your brother, man. Ain't nothing but front liner now. Say it again, Cleek. Say it again, man. Y'all need to wake up, man. Please, man. We got to do better than what we've been doing, man. If we don't do it, it ain't gonna get did. It's on us to make it happen. It's on us to make it happen, man. If we don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it. We're allowing ourselves to be manipulated by these propaganda tools that these people is putting out in the atmosphere, man. And that shit ain't cool, man. It ain't cool. Do I get discouraged? Yeah. Yesterday I went in on a troll. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't get at me today with that bullshit. I'm losing every other week, man. Y'all think for the past month, man, somebody that I know or in my family has passed away. I went to the hospital. Yet I believe life isn't fair. But I know life is fair. Life is fair. My auntie lived a hell of a positive, prosperous life. And this the best part about it. She had 6 kids. All of them grew up in Vegas. Ain't none of them became a gang member. None of them became a gang member. And none of them became a gang member. Like and subscribe, donate to the platform. You know what I'm saying? Share it again, E, man. I wish people will do that because we got 10 more days for this inner city. Sit down, baby. Don't disappoint your boy because your boy ain't trying to disappoint you. Hey, big baby up in there. How them grandkids and that wife doing, man? Woke up this morning getting calls telling me that my childhood friend's son got killed this morning by 3 a.m. Ow! Another loss to the black community. This is the things I'm telling y'all about, man. Do you think people like waking up to phone calls like that? You happy 1 second, then you get a phone call of somebody being killed. Oh, man. Let's wake up, man. Let's take our communities back, y'all. Let's take our communities back. Let's give these kids a reason for wanting to sit down. What is this inner city sit down? I'm going to be talking to some kids, man, to about 30 or 40 kids, right? So far, it's 27 supposed to be there, but it's going to be some more there. The person I talked to the other day, he said he got 27 coming, but he got some more he going to bring, right? And I'm hoping it could be 30 to 45 kids that I can sit up and talk to. I got 2 or 3 people say they're going to be there to talk, right? I didn't have somebody said he was going to talk, then told me I had to pay him to come talk to the kids. I'm like, I can't pay you. I ain't got it like that. If I had it like that, trust and believe me, I sure pay you, brother. I sure pay you. My people want me to go to Vegas. I can't even get to Vegas since I don't get paid till the 25th. So I can't go to Vegas, right? Got to go to work tomorrow morning at 1:30, right? But I'm going to be there. I'm going to work today. Trust and believe that. But listen to me, man. We got to get our communities back like it used to be. Where the doors we used to leave the doors unlocked. Where the dog didn't have to run around in the front yard, the dogs run around in the backyard. There should nobody be in your backyard if you ain't at home. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, come on, man. Let's rebuild our communities. Let's rebuild our communities. Let's start by learning how to love and respect each other. Let's stop this hatred, this black hate. Just send to your cash app, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Come all the way from 52nd Street, man. Watch this, man. I don't know why people believe gang members are some badass motherfuckers. And we ain't bad acting cats. We just made some fucked up decisions and some bad choices in our life, and we redeemed ourselves. We turned our life around, and we trying to do better today. And people don't get that either. People don't get that either. I'm gonna share something else with you. One of my homegirls from the West Side called me yesterday, right before I found out my auntie passed. She said, "Man, my daughter needs to talk to you." Daughter named Jennifer, right? So I said, "Well, give her my number." Jennifer, like 38 years old. Her and her ex-dude used to fight a lot. She lost her kids. Now she finally getting her kids back, right? And one day, matter of fact, after I did that video with my boy in LA talking about Raymond, right? She came by, let me see her son and daughter. I ain't seen these little kids since they was about 4 years old. They 10 and 11 now, 10 and 12 now. Anyway, Her daughter called me and said, don't you know, I finally got custody visitation of my kids where they can come be with me on the weekend. And she said, now the social worker is going to come to the house, and somebody can call and said, I've been beating on my kids, right? I said, man, I find that hard to believe. She said, yeah, it's a lady that had them because she ain't trying to lose them because she trying to keep the money. If she keep the kids, she get the money. I said, well, don't worry about it. And I told her the same thing I told one of my homies. Just give it to God. Give it to God. Watch this, man. When you're doing the right things, I care what nobody say. When you're doing the right things in life, God gonna guard you from the bullshit. God gonna keep, because that devil be working overtime. He work overtime with me. Why you think them trolls be dipping up in here sometime? To try to get me up off my square. And she got off the phone, man, in a positive state of mind after talking to him. So I called her mother back. I said, man, I'm glad your daughter reached out to me, right? And the reason she told me her daughter really reached out to me ain't because she respect me and got love for me, called me her uncle damn near, like, right? She said, but she like what I be talking about on my channel. I'm advocating positivity in the black community. I'm advocating blackness. I do not subscribe to black on black violence anymore, y'all. I do not subscribe to disrespecting the black woman anymore. I don't subscribe to nothing against going against what I represent. And what I represent is black. I'm the gatekeeper of Crippism, Damarism, and blackness, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I believe the black race should come together as one. Not as two, not as three, as one. Let's stop bickering each other. Let's stop acting like we some kids on YouTube, social media platforms, bickering at each other, disrespecting one another. Let's stop feeding into the propaganda and the manipulation that these other people throw at us. Everybody ain't got to be a Charleston White, man. Charleston White ain't nobody. Charleston White days is getting shorter and shorter, whether he want to believe that or not. They get shorter and shorter every day. He wake up with a form of somebody threatening his life because of the bullshit he be coming out of his mouth. He talk that east side shit out the west side of his mouth, and he ain't got it in him like that. And it's a whole lot of dudes on social media like that. You get these old wannabe tough ass gang banging ass niggas get on YouTube saying they this and they saying that. You get one talking about he was in prison 24 years, had this life sentence, but he got out in this amount of time, but he can't tell you about nothing he did in prison. He's talking about somebody else, and then he ain't even giving you the accurate information about that. Then you're listening to these motherfuckers, Mahindas, that got these, they was dropouts in the pen. They was dropouts in PCs, rats, and people listen to their shit, and they throw loves at the black. Every time I advocate blackness, somebody accuses me of being a racist. But God damn it, if I'm trying to advocate blackness and you want to call me a racist, I'll be your racist. I'll be your racist. Because I love being black and want my black people to start loving one another. If that's racism, God damn it, I'm a racist. Keep calling me that. That's bottom line. I don't care what nobody said. We got 33 people up in here, man. And 29 likes. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Come on up in here, throw some questions at your boy, man. Throw some questions. So I got to get in this shower. I got some things to handle today. I got to go tap in. Watch this, man. This cancer is deep inside my mother's family, man. And it's hereditary, seem like, man. Uncles, the aunties is really passing away with this cancer. Black folks, we got to learn how to take care of ourselves. Cancer is the big number one cause of death in the black community, besides gang activity. Hey, man, that's crazy. Cancer took my mother from me. Diabetes took my father from me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. Let's do better than what we doing. Bolo, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do, man? Y'all throw some questions at me, man. That blue versus red stuff is a thing of the past. We are stronger together. We are one race, which means more than anything negative. Say it again, Solo. And that's what people need to grasp. Please, please, black men, if you love yourself, if you love yourself enough, that means you love your brother. So this is the things you got to do. Because if you don't love yourself enough, what's up, CC? If you don't love yourself enough, you ain't gonna love your brother. So learn how to love your brother, right? Learn how to love your brother. The cold part is you can't love something. You don't know how to transmit love. You don't know how to love yourself. And ain't nothing wrong with telling a person you don't know how to love yourself. Because I just started loving myself about 12 years ago. I just started learning how to love myself. I just told my homeboy, Life then began for me till I became a grown ass man, and that I became a grown ass man 12 years ago when I was 50 years old. That's when I really started learning how to love myself. When I lost my mother, my whole life changed within the blink of an eye. I said I must change my life in order to have a good life. Enjoy life. I got to learn how to enjoy the treasures and pleasures of life. And that's what I'm starting to do. Today I love myself. Today I love my community. I just want things better in my community. Yeah, I know I need to share it and do all that. I'm gonna go to the barber shop and get all that did today. So hey, y'all come on up in there, man. Throw some questions at your boy. I ain't even want to go live this early in the morning, but I'm just standing out here. I was smoking a cigarette, didn't have nothing else to do. I said, let me go live and see what they got going on this morning. You understand what I'm saying? I love the frontliners. I love everybody that tapped into my show. Let's start supporting one another, y'all. Let's make this thing happen. Let's make this thing happen, man. Let's stop playing with it. Let's start being about it. Don't run from it, run to it. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, hey, hey. What it do, baby? What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Yeah, Frank Van hit me last night. What a blessing. The Rosen cousin, man, called me, man. Me and my big homie chopped it up. We appreciate you, big man. No, baby, I appreciate y'all. Y'all is what keep me focused, man. I just told my homie Vaughn that. I said, cuz y'all the one keep me focused and get me still on the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and he said, man, no, you keep us focused. And then he did this. He said, I already know when you reach what he do. It was real. I got to answer the phone, man. I love my little homie Vivo, man. I love Vaughn, man. I love Vaughn. Vaughn and Redbird and Bone, them, Junebug, them, Insane, them, Will, Big Pat Dog, Eddie J, them, Pojo, Bob Mo, Vader, BK Baby. No disrespect to nobody when I say that. These are my homies' names. These ain't just my homies. They my brothers and nephews. I love them, man. I love boy Wolf. I'm just telling somebody, man, I love Wolf. Wolf is off the west side and ain't never been a gang member in his life. He just grew up on the west side. You understand what I'm saying? We must all come together as one, y'all. We got to come together, present our neighborhoods, and make our neighborhoods look better than they ever look. And with that said, this was only 32 minutes up in here. I will be going live at 1:30, y'all. 1 o'clock, 1:30 to 2 o'clock, I'll be going live. With that said, man, let me go and get ready, get fresh. Enjoy this nice little rainy day again. In order to make myself not cry, I got to stay smiling today. And that's what I'm gonna do. If ain't nobody told me they love you today, OG Bam love you, man. That said, enjoy y'all day, man. Peace.